Hi friends, it's Sarah, the owner and maker behind Multifarious Nature. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're a new viewer, welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, big welcome back. I'm glad you guys are here. We are going to do a short video today. You probably have seen me relatively recently if you are a subscriber, because last week I recorded on Thursday like I normally try to do, and I struggled greatly to get it uploaded. Life really got ahead of me. I had family visiting, and then, spring and taking care of our chickens and taking care of our ducks, and now taking care of our garden. So for those of you that are new, we live out in the country in Michigan, and I have two dogs, and my husband and I have two dogs. And it's just, life has gotten busy, which tends to happen in the spring, summer, and definitely in the fall. So I always look forward to winter as being a time of relaxing and regrouping. But right now, I am just trying to keep the energy alive. By the time the weekend hits, I am pretty exhausted. So my goal is Thursday. My goal is to get this uploaded Friday, tomorrow, hopefully. Because I don't think it'll happen tonight, but my goal is tomorrow. So I do have a shop update. Yay! It's a coming soon update because I haven't, speaking of time getting away from me, I have a new colorway that I dyed up. I will have 2 bases in the shop, excuse me, sweaters quantities, depending on the sweater you're making, of course, but about a sweater's quantity of each base dyed up. But of course, you can definitely do a custom order of the colorway if you want to do so. So again, that's coming soon. So it's not available yet. You probably saw my teaser on Instagram if you follow me on Instagram. But this is my new colorway here. It is so much fun, and I don't have a name for it yet. I actually don't have a name for it yet. I was just very inspired to dye this color. It came to me, and I needed to do it. So I went down to my dye dungeon, which is my basement, and I went to it. We have a wonderful half-level, what do they call it? Daylight basement? A daylight basement. So I have full windows and lots of natural light, which is awesome. And this is on my Peruvian Highland wool base. One of my favorites. Absolutely love this base. It's so wonderful. And you can see the beautiful peachy color in here. There's some brown speckling and some purple lilac speckling. There's more little lilac speckling throughout. It is absolutely beautiful speckled yarn, and it's slightly variegated as well. But I'll show it to you. This is on my alpaca base. So this is the alpaca base that I have. Alpaca nylon. So this would make excellent socks if you want some super silky, smooth, cozy, warm socks. This is a base for you. So this one I will also have dyed up in the shop. Or I do have dyed up, but it's not in the shop quite yet. But now you can see some of that speckling more. So there's like the brown and lilac, and then there's even some like almost a pinky salmony speckles going on. More beautiful speckling. It's so much fun. So this is what it looks like when it's unskeined. So you can see all that beautifulness. Love it. So I'm still thinking of a name for it. That's part of the holdup. I gotta figure out the name. And then I also need to take photos of it, which today would be a really good day to take photos. Oh, I've got so much to do today. Oh gosh. But I really I need to take photos of it, and I need to do it on a day where I have some decent light. I might end up doing it tomorrow and trying to rig my lighting. Tomorrow's supposed to be a little overcast, so we'll see how that goes. But it is so much fun, and I hope you guys are looking forward to this as much as I am. I'm looking forward to knitting with this so bad. I have so many new colors that or newer colors that I really want to knit with, and I haven't yet. It's so hard. I just can't knit fast enough. Do you guys have that problem too? Can't knit fast enough? So definitely keep an eye on Instagram. Definitely hop into the shop here and there and periodically. And of course, follow me here on YouTube, and I will of course tell you when it is available in the shop to purchase. But once it's available in the shop, you definitely could do custom orders. And if you, I'm getting there, I need to edit the shop because I want to create a custom order listing that's become pretty popular with you guys, which is so awesome. I really appreciate your support. But I need to create, you can totally email me asking about custom orders, but I would need to create a tab or section listing. That's the word I'm looking for. A listing for custom orders so that way you guys can order it that way. I'm sure that'll be so much easier for you. And it'll be easy for me too. So that'd be great. On my to-do list, I have a lot of things on my to-do list. Whew. Yeah. So tomorrow I plan on doing some more dyeing, a different colorway. So I'm going to probably have 2 new colorways to put in the shop still. But that is my goal tomorrow, as well as now my grocery shopping I'm doing on Fridays in the morning before I do dyeing. And then of course I have another appointment. I always have appointments in the morning on Fridays. Oh, so many appointments. Such is life. Such is life, especially when you have things going on in your life and you need to try to figure out what's going on. So there you go. If you guys want to know more about some of the unfortunate situation going on with life end of things, you definitely can go back. I think it's 2 videos that'll kind of shed light on what I mean by doctor's appointments, lots of doctor's appointments. And for many others, this weekend is kind of hard for me, and I'm sure many others. So for those of you that are mothers out there, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to you and all your hard work that you do. And for those of you that are mothers that have lost your children, I'm very sorry for your loss, and I am thinking of you. All right, so we are going to hop into whips. Flavored water, delicious. So as far as whips goes, you guys, I am almost done. Almost done. It took everything for me not to try to finish this whip so that I could show you guys a finished object. But I don't have enough time to do that right now, and I really want to show it to you. So here we are. Anyway, so this, guys, I'm almost done. I'm so excited. I'm going to try to contain my excitement so I don't pull my, I don't want to pull my needles out of my project. These are too big. I forgot to show you guys these little needle protectors. Oh my gosh, aren't they adorable? My sister got them for me, and they're so cute. But they are too big for this needle set, so I will put my other ones on, my adorable bumblebee ones that she also got me, so that I don't pull my needles out, because otherwise I will probably pull the needles out. All right, here we go. So this is, here we go. This is what it looks like. So we've got 2 sleeves, 2 sleeves done, finally, and the button band is done. The band is done. I don't have the buttons attached yet. I'll show you those again. I don't think, maybe I didn't show you these last time. I didn't, because I picked them out last weekend. So these are the buttons that I have. They're from a vintage button jar that I purchased, and there were so many fun different buttons, and these I think are going to be awesome with this jacket. They're nice and big. They're lightweight because they're plastic, and those will be really good for it. So I just need to sew those on, and then I am just finishing. This is how insane it is, you guys. This is all I have to do to finish. I don't want to give it away because this is a paid-for pattern, but I am folding down the collar and binding it off, and this is all I have left. This little section right here. That's it. That's all I have left, other than stitching the buttons on. So now you can probably understand why I just want to get this done so bad. Right now it's actually 80 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's pretty warm here. I won't really need this today, unless this evening gets really cool, but probably not. Tomorrow I can probably wear it. It's supposed to be, I think, in the 70s, but then might be cooler in the evening because of rain. So there we have it. So I'm almost done. I'm almost there. It has been not that much of a labor. It's actually gone really fast. It's I'd say like a worsted weight to bulky, worsted bulky knit, and I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. This is all hand spun. I used all of my Cotswold fleece that I'd spun up. That was my very first hand spun. So it's fun because different sections have that really thick and thin area from my learning. And then this is my Gotland fleece that I more recently spun up. That's one of my more recent spins. And I can definitely, you can see the more consistent spin to it. I'm getting much more consistent, which is a lot of fun to see the progress. And I really do enjoy spinning, you guys. I enjoy it so much. And I actually purchased a few more fleeces. I have to spin so much because I bought another fleece. Oh my word. I did. I'll admit it. I'll own to it. But it's supporting a farm that I love. She has beautiful, I purchased a pelt from her before. I purchased multiple fleeces, and she has sent me some of the cleanest fleeces when it comes to veggie matter. It's and everything. Like, they are the cleanest fleeces I have ever dealt with. And that is, I think her name's Madeline. Hope we don't butcher it. But she's part of, it's Ballyhoo Fiber Emporium. She's out of Kentucky. And this year she didn't list that many fleeces, so she may have downsized her flock a little bit, which, you know, that happens. But yeah, it's nice to support others that are doing that though. So I purchased just a couple fleeces from her. I wasn't as bad as I was the first time I did. I went crazy last time. I bought 5 fleeces last time. Did not do that this time. Anyway, but this was one of her Gotlands. It's a lamb fleece. It is so soft. So soft. Oh, and the smell. It smells like lanolin. It's so nice and sheepy, and love it. So almost done. Almost done. It has some weight to it, but I've seen others knit it up with Nutiden, which is an unspun yarn, which is it's a Swedish wool. I'm questioning myself here. It's a Swedish wool. It's pretty lightweight. So I would think that if that was knit up in this sweater, I think it would be not so heavy. But this one's got some weight to it. It is a 3-ply. Well, this is 2-ply. This is 2-ply, but it might as well be 3-ply because there are some pretty thick spots in here, you guys. Pretty thick. But this is much denser and consistent and still on the lines of like a worsted weight, but I just love it. Absolutely love it. So I think I addressed the cuffs last time, so I did end up not doing the extreme decrease that I had initially talked about. So I'm glad that I didn't. I did, and then I ripped it out and changed it. So it'll fit nice and cozy, oversized. Very excited about this, so I can layer it over things. So I'm going to hopefully finish that off tonight, and then I can get the buttons on it and block it. I think I might block it before I put the buttons on, actually. Yes, I'm going to block it before I put the buttons on, because I don't think it's going to grow that much, but it may align the stitches a bit because, you know, it's hand spun wool on top of that. So I kind of want to do that first before I put the buttons on, because I want to line it up nicely with the buttonholes. And yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm almost there, you guys. Almost there. So thank you for believing in me. I knew I could get it done eventually, because I really want to cast other things on. So bad. So bad. Alright. And then, of course, my other work in progress is the one that I do on my lunch breaks. And there's always literally always like an inch of progress on this thing.
I'm almost there. Almost there. Still enjoying it. This is so soothing that usually when I knit on it during my lunch breaks, I start kind of nodding off. I kid you not, every time. And I pretty much almost take a nap because while I'm knitting, because it's so relaxing. But it right now, again, is just a massive, I'm in mid-row, but massive rectangle. Absolutely massive. So I've got to be getting close. I've got to be. You know what? I haven't measured this in a while. I'm doing it. I'm not going to tell you the size because this is a paid-for pattern by Andrea Mowry. I should tell you what it is. Andrea Mowry's Big Cozy Cardi. You guys are probably going, of course we know what it is, Sarah. You've been working on it forever. I know. It's true. It is. But this is a big project because it's a lot of very small knitting. All right, and I've totally made errors in the print, you know, but that's okay. I'm gonna let it be because it's fine. Nobody will know. All right, we are gonna see where we're at. Oh my gosh, you guys. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 more inches. So if I'm doing my calculations right, that's 7 more weeks of knitting. So you know when I said it would take me like 3 months to do, I'm thinking it's gonna take me more like 4 months. Yeah, 4 months? Almost 5 months to knit this thing. So again, I'm not a monogamous knitter on this. I literally only knit on it for a half hour a day. So if I was to knit on it more, then I would get done faster. So I could do that. I could. I might. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, with the garden and everything right now, I'm working a lot of other things. Like we come in, we eat dinner, and literally pass out. We're so tired. So 7 more inches. Almost there. Is a massive rectangle. Massive. But I'm getting there, and I am enjoying it. That's the thing. I think with this project, I can't believe I'm saying it because there's very few that are this size and take this much time and, you know, that kind of thing. That'll actually probably be a little sad when I'm done with it. I think I will. Most projects, I'm just really excited to be done because I want to move on to the next shiny object. But this one, I think I just feel that way right now because I want to get the collar. I want to work with the collar because even though I love my Peruvian Highland wool, wow, you guys, I am just failing this week. Okay, it's my Peruvian Highland wool base, my favorite. I love all my bases, but it's one of my favorite. It's Peruvian Highland wool, so it's excellent for stitch definition. And then this is my chestnut colorway, which is only available by custom order at the moment. But it's a beautiful warm brown. So beautiful. But this is the colorway that I want to now knit with because I've been working with chestnut for so long. And I do like chestnut. It's beautiful. It's shiny and coppery looking, but I really want to knit with my floof. I love my floof. It's so soft and so silky and just slides off your needles. It is alpaca. It is Surrey alpaca. There we go. Surrey alpaca and silk blend. And it's so super soft. Oh my gosh. This is my Autumn Kiss colorway. This is what it looks like caked up. Look at this. It's so fluffy and silky. Oh my gosh. Oh. Actually, you know what? No, I shouldn't. But I should. I want to work on my Rain or Shine shawl, which I have put off. I'm staring at it right now. It is staring at me. It is giving me the stink eye. But I need to work on that at some point because obviously I've put it off for way too long. But it's the Rain or Shine shawl by Stephen West. And I am using my Surrey alpaca silk base with it. And then that's how I could knit with it. But no, I shouldn't. I need to get this done. My motivation to like truck through it. But then I will. I think I will be a little sad when I finish that. I think I will. Because it's been my constant companion for, well, probably 4, will be 5 months. Hopefully not. Because I don't think I've had projects last that long usually. I did when I was first learning how to knit, because I knit very, very sporadically. But because I very religiously knit now, I mean, I knit daily and a couple times a day. So for me to have some project go that long, it seems like way too long to me. But anyway, there you have it. I don't know what's going on. I hear people honking outside, which confuses me because I live out in the country. I don't ever hear it. I don't ever hear honking anymore. It's so strange. Sorry if you heard that and it scared you or what have you. But like I said, this is another project that I really want to work on because, like I said, it's 80 degrees today. Now that is unseasonably warm for May. It's not usually that warm here. But I really want to work this is that Remy camisole by Caidre. Caidre? Caidre. Caidree. And it's so cute. It reminds me a lot of, I think My Favorite Things is a big one out there. A big designer out there. My Favorite Things Knitwear, I think, is the name of it. But I really like to, I try. Now, Andrea Mowry is someone who I am addicted to her patterns. Addicted. They're wonderful. I have not met an Andrea Mowry pattern that I don't like. And so that's why I struggle. Because I really want to try to support small, new knitwear designers. I really do want to try to do that. So this one I think is a smaller. She's still well known, I think, but she's smaller. I don't hear her name tossed around as much. So we're gonna say it's a smaller company or brand. Designer. There we go. I knew I'd get there eventually, guys. But yes, I really want to knit on it. It looks so relaxing to knit on. Knitting and purling, ribbing, I don't know. It sounds really relaxing to me, which is why I also want to knit another of the DRK Everyday socks. I want to knit another DRK Everyday sock so bad. I don't know why, but I do. I really do, because that knitting and purling, repeating in a circle sounds absolutely heavenly right now. I do not know why. It could be because, like I said, I'm just craving rhythmic, relaxing things. And socks are small, so they shouldn't take that long. So neither should this. This should not take that long to make. I've made ripple bralettes in about a week. So this is, of course, longer than the ripple bralette. But it's that same idea where it's a short tank top. So it's getting blasted out by the beautiful sun. Sorry, guys. Anyway, and I will be using, I haven't worked on it yet, but I want to cast it on so bad. You know, I might, for Mother's Day, treat myself with this and cast it on, because that would be just a nice thing for me to do that's positive, that's relaxing, and we should do those kind of things for ourselves. But look at this color. Oh my gosh. I love this color so much. And the brand, again, is Maggie Knits Irish MK Cotton Linen. It is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so if you've knit with this ever, Maggie's Knit Irish, whatever. If you've knit with this before, can you explain it to me? Because I've looked this up, and I kid you not, I read that the yardage, or the needle size and everything, is based off of holding it double, which is weird to me. That's a first. Because normally, needle gauge and all that is single, but it's held double. I don't know. I only have 3 balls of it. I just bought what someone had on eBay, and I just had to buy it. Because sometimes you do that. You do crazy things sometimes. There you go. But it is the prettiest color. It's this coppery, I don't even know. It looks like they did not use acid dye. This to me is something other than acid dye. I don't know what it is, but it's absolutely beautiful. And I feel like it just would look so good with my complexion. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use all of it. I'm going to use every single bit of it. And if it ends up being short, it'll be an undershirt. Like, it'll be like a bralette. There you go. Problem solved. But I think I'll do that. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to either either cast this on or cast on a pair of socks. But I feel like this tank top would be a nice, really nice gift to myself to start working on. So that's my goal for the weekend, is to cast that on, because I think that would make me feel wonderful. I will finish the jacket. My goal is to finish that tonight, hopefully. That way I can get it blocking tomorrow while I'm doing all the other things. And that would be really good. So there you go. That's what I'm working on right now. I'd love to hear what you guys are working on. What are your projects? Are you hand spinners, knitters, crocheters? Please share what your fiber passion is. If you are a fiber enthusiast, I'd love to hear what you guys enjoy, and I'd love to hear what projects you're working on, if you're working on any knit projects or crochet projects. And if you are spinning, it's now that it's getting warm here. I know it must be getting warm in other areas of the world. So if you are buying fleeces and processing fleeces, washing them, I'd love to know what fleeces you are working on, because I've become addicted to some spinning. I haven't spun in a while. I really want to. And I have some beautiful Shetland, Gotland, Merino fleeces that are just, I'm looking at those right now too. They're in my closet in front of me, and I want to work on them. And now that it's getting warmer out, that's so much more conducive to cleaning fleeces and everything. So very exciting. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're staying happy, healthy, and I hope you are creating. And I look forward to chatting with you soon. Take care. Bye.